that year there.
So one of the experiences I've had in the last 10 years that have made me begin to see the world in a totally different way. I got about 5 years ago, I got a call, and my sister said my mom was going to pass soon. So I hopped in the car and was driving to Connecticut to get there before something happened. And there's a couple of instances, during this trip that made me realize that I wasn't supposed to rush. Wasn't supposed to rush. We took the upper corridor, we went up through Spokane, Washington, and then cut over through Idaho and then up into Montana. And just as we got into Montana, they got these beautiful, it's just a beautiful roadways up there. Beautiful scenery, and we slowed down a little bit, and we were just coming up on this what appeared to be like a sharp turn, at the base of this mountain region that we were just coming out of, and there was a line of elk crossing the road. It made us sit there for like 20 minutes while this huge ass herd of, I would say thousands. I'm not going to say hundreds. I'm going to say thousands crossed the road. One big elk bull stood right in the middle of the road while the entire herd crossed. Yeah. And dude, this was like a mile long.
How cool is that?
And
male bull elk.
So
no one's going across.
About 20
gentlemen.
About 20 minutes after, we're back on the road and we're back driving again. My phone rings and my sister's like, well, how far did you get? I says, well, we're in Montana. I says, well, we just had an unexpected delay. And I shared the experience with her, and she said, just take your time. Mom said to take your time. And, that was just the first of many things that happened on this trip, all right. I'm not kidding, because we hit North Dakota. And just as we hit North Dakota, we were talking about, taking a drive down through Sturgis, just for the hell of it, because I'd never been there. And so we took a shortcut to cut from one highway to the other. And we passed the Full Throttle Saloon, filming it as we're driving past it, right? 20 minutes before it burned down.
Holy shit.
When we checked into the hotel that night, the lead story on the news was that place was on fire, and it was almost burnt completely to the ground. Okay. So we had 5 other incidences that happened, from that point until we got to Connecticut, 2 days later. But it's seeing things like that, and Douglas is in the right frame of mind right now, because when the Lord takes the time to put that kind of beauty right in front of your face, when he knows you don't have a weapon there to kill them, to fill your freezer, he just wants you to see it, he's stopping you for a reason. He distracted you for a reason. Maybe it was if you continued in the path that you were on, you would have had an accident 2 miles down the road, because of something that would have happened. And okay, we're going to prevent that. We're going to put some of my beauty in front of you, distract you, keep you here for a minute while that moment goes away. Go ahead, man.
I can't hold up my brother Hawk more than what he's saying right now. I'm doing this. I'll hold that up. Very, very true speak, sir.
It's
very true.
That animal is in absolutely no way in fear of this young man standing out there. They know that he won't harm them.
Huh.
That's communication straight from something bigger than any of us can imagine. You know, you think about that.
Well, they are babies.
He could probably go out there with food and feed them.
I mean, it is big enough. I mean, if you were starving, it's big enough. It could probably feed a family of 3 or 4, but it's not that big. I mean, you know,
Take a bucket of apples out there, cut them all up in quarters, and then go out there and then just have them come up to you and just grab some apples every couple of days.
I tried that. Well, I take that back. I was thinking about, because when I was on my dad's sailboat and the dolphins, once we cut off the motor and we were just under sail, the dolphins would come up and they would swim right now. I mean, like herds of them, probably. I mean, I think the most I ever saw was like 20 of them would come up and they would just be jumping in and out of the water and sailing right there. I'd go up and I'd lay on the bowsprit, which is where the foresail runner is. And yeah, I'd just lay up there. I mean, I could almost get so close I could touch him, but
Oh, he's like a big kid. You see him? Do you see that smile that was on his face after?
mine never got to pet a dolphin. Damn it! My life is incomplete.
Your life isn't over.